Namaste viewers. This is next video of the chapter The Story of Village Palampur. In previous video you have learned about the four factors of production, and in this video you will learn a way by which one can grow more from the same land. Now look at the paragraph. The standard unit of measuring land is hectare. Though in the village you may find that area being discussed in local units such as Bigha and Guntha, etc. 1 hectare equals the area of a square with one side measuring 100 meter. Can you compare the area of 1 hectare field with the area of your school ground? Here in this paragraph you have learned that the land is measured by the standard unit that is called hectare. Hectare is the standard unit by which you can measure the land, and there are also other units such as Bigha and Gunda. Bigha and Guntha are the local units to measure land. Guntha is same as Dhar, DHUR. These are the local units by which land can be measured, Bigha and Guntha. But the standard unit to measure land is hectare. Now look, hectare means standard unit to measure land. 1 hectare is a unit of area equals to 10,000 square meter. 1 hectare is unit of area equals to 10,000 square meter. Example, a square that is 100 meter on each side has an area of 1 hectare. So this is the definition of hectare and how the hectare can be measured. Now look, is there a way one can grow more from the same land? At the same piece of land, how you can produce more crop? So look, in the kind of crop grown and facilitate facilities available, Palampur would resemble a village of the western part of the state to Uttar Pradesh. All land is cultivated in Palampur, no land is left idle. It means that all the land that is available to the farmers of Palampur, they cultivate all the land. No land is left idle means no land is left uncultivated. During the rainy season, Kharif farmer grow jowar and bajra. These plants are used as cattle food. There are two types of crop which are produced in the village of Palampur. One is Kharif and next is Rabi. Now look, Kharif is a rainy crop that is grown in rainy season, and the growing time of Kharif is April to May. What is the time? April to May. Rabi is a winter crop which is grown October to December. So Kharif means the crop which is grown in rainy season, and the months are April to May. And Rabi. Rabi is a winter crop which is grown October to December. So here are Rabi and Kharif. Fields cultivated of potato between October and December. In the winter season, Rabi, fields are sown with wheat. Wheat is the example of Rabi crop. There are some other example of Rabi crop as oat, then mustard. Oat, mustard, wheat are the example of Rabi. And what are the example of Kharif? You read that Kharif examples are pulses, rice, maize. These are the bajra. These are the example of Kharif crop. Now look, from the wheat produced, farmer keep enough wheat for the family consumption and sell the surplus wheat at the market at Raiganj. You read that Raiganj is the nearby town of Palampur. Here farmers sold their produce in the market. So now look that farmer produce and keep certain parts of their produce for self consumption, and rest they surplus means the remaining part of the produced they sell it in the market. So the farmers of village Palampur produce two types of crop, Rabi and Kharif. Rabi is a crop that is grown in winter season, and Kharif that is grown in summer season or a rainy season, April to May. And certain part of the produce farmer use for consumption and remaining they sell in the market of Raiganj. A part of land area is also devoted to sugarcane, which is harvested once every year. Sugarcane is in its raw form or as jaggery is sold to trader in Shahpur. In it's written that children farmers of Palampur also grow sugarcane. Sugarcane is a raw form, raw form matlab it's a raw material which is used to produce jaggery. Jaggery means gur, Gur, gur. So what it means that farmers of Palampur also grow third crop, that is sugarcane, and sugarcane is the raw material which is used to produce jaggery, and they sell jaggery to the traders in Shahpur. The main reason why farmers are able to grow three different crops in a year in Palampur is due to the well developed system of irrigation. Means farmers of Palampur are able to produce three crops in a year because of well developed system of irrigation. Electricity came early to Palampur. Its major impact was to transform the system of irrigation. Persian wheel were till till then used by farmers to draw water from the well and irrigate small field. It's written, children, that in Palampur, before the supply of electricity, the farmer used Persian wheel. Here is the picture of Persian wheel. This is picture of Persian wheel. You can see Persian wheel, children, is a mechanical water lifting device. What is Persian wheel? Persian wheel is a mechanical water lifting device operated usually to draw water from the well, and bull uh, who draw the water from the well? Camels, bullock, buffaloes are used to draw water from the well. So this is Persian wheel. But now farmers in Palampur are using to well. So this is the meaning. Larger area of land more efficiently, but now because of proper supply of electricity, farmers of Palampur are able to use modern devices to draw water like tubewell. And what is the use of these devices? That they are able to irrigate larger area of land more efficiently. The first few tubewell were installed by the government. Soon, however, farmers started setting up private well. As a result, by mid 1970, the entire cultivated area of 200 hectares was irrigated. This is the benefit of the supply of electricity in Palampur. What is the benefit of supply of electricity of Palampur? That now the farmers are able to irrigate larger area of a land more efficiently in a shorter period of time. Now look, not all villages in India have such high level of irrigation. Apart from the revive plants, coastal region in our country are well irrigated. In contrast, now look, coastal region in our country are well irrigated. In contrast, plateau region such as the Deccan Plateau have low level of irrigation. Of the total cultivated area in the country, a little less than 40% is irrigated to even today. In the remaining area, farmer is largely depend on irrigation. What is the summary of this box written paragraph? That still farmers are using tubewell and other modern methods of irrigating their land, but still maximum farmers, 60% farmers are still today depends on on rainfall for the irrigation. So it's written here. Now look, to grow more than one crop on a piece of land during the year is known as multiple farming, multiple cropping. What is multiple cropping? When farmers are producing more than one crop on a piece of land during a year is known as multiple cropping. It is the most common way to increasing production on a given piece of land. Here is the question in your book, that how the farmers can increase production on a given piece of land? The answer is multiple cropping. By multiple cropping, farmers can produce increase production on a given piece of land. All farmers in Palampur grow at least two main crops. Many are growing potato as a third crop in the past 15 or 20 years. So that's all about this video. And here are the question: how did spread of electricity help Palampur farmers in Palampur? So I think you can write the answer: because of electricity, farmers are able to irrigate large area of land more effectively or efficiently. Describe the work of farmer with 1 hectare of land. It's I have already discussed in the video, so I think hope you all will write the correct answer. So thank you very much for watching. Have a nice